Okay, episode 128. There are some things that cannot be understood even after meeting. Oh, she still hasn't told the truth the same. Unt- Oh, I think eventually she will have to reveal it. But I feel like it's kind of sad now that Shinpatch is being honest. Oh, because she's done the same thing. But I guess this will be for the benefit of both of them. At least maybe this time Shinpachi and the older sister will have a time for themselves. But I think what she really liked with the letter is not the picture, and I think it's the concern of Shinpachi. But I guess again, it's not what Shinpachi's really words are. No. Yeah, they're turning the situation even worse. I feel bad for her because, but I think she should. I guess she can't bring herself to tell Shinpachi that's not really the little sister, that it was her, because I guess she doesn't want to break Shinpachi's heart or something. But I think it's somewhat also making the situation even worse. I think she should tell him right now so Shinpachi wouldn't expect too much anymore. Whoa! I guess that's how Okita perceives escorting. Oh, but she's following Okita. Maybe she liked it. Oh, yeah. I think she's enjoying this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. But wow, Ogita, to be able to chain her up like that, that's really bold of him. Oh. Oh. It's Urara. What happened to her? Kondo. Oh, yeah. I think she already told Okita the first time they met. Yeah. Oh, that's really harsh of Hijikata. Oh, is she going to jump? Whoa. Yeah, Hijikata, you should be more careful with your words. And I think it's going to be Shinpachi who's going to convince her to not do it. It's really extreme and dark that she's going for this immediately after. Or maybe maybe we're already interpreting what she's doing. Maybe she just wanted to see the view. Maybe she's not really planning to jump. But how come there's a lot of people down there? And there's also the police. But I guess she's at the edge. So that's what the people are worried about. Hijikata making the things it, it more worse. Why is he crying? Oh, I think Shinpachi is going to save her. Whoa. Whoa. But wow, she really did jump. That would have been pretty bad if she didn't really intended to jump, but she jumped. Her life would be done like that. Oh, that makes sense. But yeah, she doesn't have that kind of. She doesn't have that people around just like Shinpachi. So I think he's right down below. But that's still pretty far high up because you can see the building right next to them. Yeah, it's it's still very high. Ah, ah, Kira. Oh, yeah. And she still has the chain. Okay, so that's the end of this arc, and yeah, it's a really good ending, and yeah, I feel happy for Shinpachi, and I hope that eventually we'll see how their relationship will go on. And I guess that's the good thing with this ending, because I thought that they were going for the route where Shinpachi and her will have a relationship, but she will eventually die. But I think, so maybe she's just really sickly. She's very weak, but she's not on the kind of situation where she's about to die. So, but yeah, I think from the beginning, but I guess it wouldn't go up to this far if it weren't for for Kondo, Hijikata, and Gin trying to make that impression, trying to create the situation. I think it all went well, even though there's a bit of um uh reroutes and some things that made the situation bit more confusing. But at the end of the day, it still worked out for the better. And I think the same at this the great thing about this is it definitely will make an impression for them, and definitely they will never forget this moment. And yeah, I hope that at least she eventually will become better, and that she wouldn't have to do the same thing again. And at the same time, I hope that. But yeah, I guess with the picture that they showed, so it means that eventually she was able to open up to other people, rather than just being, cause she's like she's being um just excluding herself from everyone else. And I think maybe the letters with Shinpachi has made her open up to other people. So yeah, eventually in the end it was a great thing for her and for Shinpachi. And also that yeah, I guess the one of the lessons is that you just have to really tell the truth, so nobody else gets hurt. And I guess it could have been much more easier if they'd done that. And at the same time, um she couldn't have had that incident, because she could have died from that jump if Gin wasn't there. And Okita doesn't have that chain. She could have died. And the problem is, at the same time, it isn't really her intention to jump, so she was just forced out of it. I guess it's not forced out, but because of the situation, she thought she eventually jumped. So, and it would be very hard to, it would be impossible to retract back from that if it weren't for Gin and the others that tried to save her. So yeah, that was a bit dark that they went that route of her jumping off. And but still, I think that made her realize, also with Shinpachi, because in the end, even though Gin has been able to save her, she was that moment she was prepared to lose her life. And and I feel bad for her. And but good thing Shinpachi is there. And Shinpachi made her realize that the same thing is, Shinpachi isn't that kind of guy who he's the kind of guy who would um just like Gin said, that he's the kind of guy who would go after the one he would prioritize helping other people rather than having his own desires or his own affection for the the girl that he likes. So he would prioritize helping the other people, other women, other girl, or other other men, or other people that is in a bad situation or that needs help. So that's kind of a person he is. And he's not just like what Gin said, he's not so fickle that um he's not he's not that selfish that he would do that. So yeah, it's really great character development that they've shown for Shinpachi, and also for the Kirara. So she has a really nice name, Kirara. I really like that. And Urara is somewhat reminded me of Uraraka from My Hero. So yeah, eventually I hope that we could see her from time to time, or maybe Shinpachi writing letters, or I'm not sure if it's going to be just if in this arc. But yeah, so yeah, definitely it's been a great arc and also the confusion has been resolved. I guess the first problem from the to begin with is because of Gin's picture, and I guess at the same time the older sister also lied using the picture of her little sister. So at least they were able to resolve that, and a lesson for us to avoid being um, to lying and because in the end it would be it might confuse other people and it might make the situation even worse. So yeah, how about you guys? What are your thoughts on this episode? Just leave your comments down below, and also please like this video and subscribe for more updates. And also would like to thank my patrons for supporting me in doing this. If you want to help support my channel and also have an early access, just go to the link in the description down below, and it will really help support my channel and help me creating and continuing my channel like this. So thank you again for watching. See you in my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.